moving abroad, building a new life focused on new experiences. Well, in our journey, we've certainly experienced a lot, and now we are fully settled into our new home. We bought a condo in a bankrupt building and have spent the last year getting it ready to move in. I remember when this was just a dream. 6 years ago, we sat on our screened-in porch talking about yet another new place we discovered and talking about what life would be like if we could figure out how to move there. I don't think any of us really thought we could figure it out and make it happen. And according to our financial advisor, we really didn't have enough money saved. But in the end, we figured it out. And now we're on the adventure of a lifetime. Bon dia. Have you ever dreamed of traveling the world, moving abroad, but wonder how you would do it? Then you have found the right channel. With people constantly looking for their next adventure, we want to show that there are many ways and you don't have to be a millionaire. Let's go. But let me introduce myself first. I'm Wolf. I'm from the United States. I now live and travel throughout Europe. Years ago, I had the opportunity to learn to invest, went to school for finance, and then set the life I knew aside to go and build a new life abroad. My parents had a dream and they were willing to take a chance. We researched and ran the numbers over and over until we figured out how my parents could retire or semi-retire and live a high-quality lifestyle on Social Security alone. Chasing this dream, they decided to move abroad. They, of course, wanted to share this with me. And so, like their emotional support animal, I came along too. And really, coming out of COVID, I didn't have much tying me to where I lived, and with my own dreams of living in Europe, it was the perfect chance to follow my parents to Madeira, Portugal. We moved to Portugal, to the island of Madeira. The numbers looked good when we ran them. However, right as we started our journey, the real estate market around the world started to soar. With some numbers, here in Portugal, the median price for a flat has increased 23% from fourth quarter of 2012 to fourth quarter 2023. And that doesn't sound much different than Chicago, but if you look at it in terms of just pre-existing flats, that changes to a 35% increase. The prices of properties were moving up so fast when we arrived, we were quickly priced out of the market. So it took a couple of years to find properties we could actually afford that checked all of our boxes on our list. And in case you didn't know, we made bids on multiple properties, full price offers that were rejected not because we got outbid, but because the owner decided that they wanted more money, or they wanted money paid under the table, or maybe the owner just simply realized partway through the process that they weren't willing to sell. Whatever happened, things just weren't working out for us. Of course, we were happy with our rental, the price we had was good, but it was very important to us that we had our own place that we owned outright. After a while, we sort of soft gave up and stopped looking quite like we had been. But that's when my dad tripped over a property that had been in bankruptcy and was actually being auctioned off. It was this whole auction, it was happening the next day. So we showed up and other people were looking at the properties just like us, going in and out. We had to decide that day and we had to pay in cash. So after gathering our thoughts, we threw caution to the wind and placed a bid. And we won. As we go, I'll be giving you some before and afters. The place had 2 floors, but it only had a drop-down ladder to get to the 2nd floor. So we knew we needed a staircase. We ended up cutting a massive hole in the concrete to put in this absolutely gorgeous staircase. Well, we'd been hoping to get a car, but this is where all that car money went to. I can't say I complained though. I'd forgotten in my time in the 1-floor apartment just how much I like having a good staircase. And this reminded me of it. It's really nice to have. Many of you are looking for the right place for you and maybe even looking for some courage to help make the final push to break free and move abroad. We get it. I was 20 when we came and my dad was 66. He had waited a lifetime to finally decide to make the steps to move abroad, to understand that his money, as tight as it was, would allow him to create that dream adventure. And we challenge you not to wait. Tell us in the comments below what your ideal adventure is, and then take the steps to make it happen. Our new It'll Be Fun Moving Abroad program is open for sign up on it'llbefunretirement.com. We will let you know when the program is open for purchase and provide a discount. The program takes you through choosing your dream destination or destinations, running the numbers, understanding visa, getting rid of all the junk, treasures you have collected, planning pets, children, what to do before you leave and after you arrive. It's an A to Z program. It'll all be worth it. It'll be fun.
Back to the condo remodel. The condo, while never lived in, was clearly dated. It had never been completely finished, hence the pull-down ladder. And the kitchen showed this immensely. It was clearly 20-year-old design, and the blue teacup tiles on the wall made this very apparent. So first of all, we opened up the kitchen because it was a closed-off design previously, got rid of the door, moved it elsewhere. And so it's now this open space design. We took out all the blue teacup tiles, and we updated the kitchen to match how we wanted it to be. I'm certainly happy with how it ended up, and I think my mom is too. After all, she got to have her green cabinets. I'm sure you will notice that the design of the condo is old. So the windows are small and the space is a bit dark, hence all of our lighting in here. Another side of having an older condo or apartment is that a lot of them are designed for the laundry and the water heater to be in the kitchen. So we moved the laundry and water heater to a different place. We made a closet for them to go in. It's actually where the old drop-down ladder used to be. As we worked on the kitchen, we discovered that the electric in the apartment wasn't quite what we were going to need it to be. So we had an extra electric panel put in. I knew that I was going to need extra outlets for my office space. Then my mom was like, yeah, I'll need outlets for my office space too. And then from there, the list just kept growing and growing. Needless to say, now we have all the outlets we could possibly need.
The floors in the apartment were not finished, so we actually had them finished. The Brazilian hardwood flooring was original to the place, and it turned out great. The bedroom windows, which were covered in frosted glass, you couldn't see out to the ocean through them, so we added shutters and had the frosted glass removed. This made the views better, and it allowed us much better control of the lighting in the house.
So let's head on back upstairs and go over the bathrooms. There are 2 bathrooms in the place, one downstairs and one upstairs. The bathrooms are the things that we've changed the least out of everything we've changed and added. In each bathroom, we updated the cabinets, the faucets, and the mirrors. And in the downstairs bathroom, we added some glass for the shower. But that's all. This whole upstairs space has pretty much become the place where all of us hang out and do our work. After all, my office is up here, my mom's office is up here, and this is where everything It'll Be Fun happens. The space to spruce it up, my dad finally had a chance to hang up his albums, get them in picture frames. After all, when we were in our previous apartment renting, we never put up any picture frames. So finally having the chance to make the place feel like home, it was a big part of it. The biggest change about the upstairs, other than the flooring like downstairs, the bathroom, was actually the porch. We changed the door to the outside. The door used to be these 2 sliding doors, each half sort of thing. And it was kind of hard for people to fit through the door. Whenever we did like a cheese board, we had to pick the cheese boards specifically for which one could fit through the door to go out there. And my dad and I had to turn sideways to get through it. So this new door, it makes it a lot more inviting. The light comes through better. We can get outside better. It's easier to use the porch, which is one of our favorite places to just sit and hang out and look out at the ocean, see across to the desertas. It's a lovely time.
To wrap up, we want you to know that while it does take courage to move abroad and more courage to do it when you don't have millions, with a lot of planning and research, you can find a place in the world that will work for your dreams. Maybe it's a permanent one, or maybe you just want to slow travel the world for a few years before you settle down or even just go back home. We are here to encourage you and to offer as much help as we can. It'll be fun. We should have done this sooner.
Our programs, Patreons, and affiliates are how we support this channel. Links are located in the description of our videos, as well as on our website and Patreon. We'd like to take a moment to thank all of our Patreon supporters. Your financial support is truly appreciated, allowing us to create new content. We hope you continue to come along with us on our new adventure. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. The next stage in your life is a journey.